Okay, I'm back with another Rockwood Academy. So, basically, in the last stream, we started playing it. I do feel like the story's a bit, stale, if that's a way to put it. Huh? Give me a second. Why isn't it? Wait, wait. What's the music? What's the music? Oh God. Let me restart. And it's pretty clunky as well. The game's quite clunky, and oof, and you can't really control the volume. Let me double check. Is it? Yeah, it's quite well balanced. Okay, so what happened is that we there's quite a lot of things because we went through. Although it says day 103, it's not really that, okay, because like during one um during one event it can take like a couple of days. So rather than this being an accurate uh view on the timeline, it's more of a arbitrary thing, and I feel like it really takes out the experience, and it's like they just want to rush through it. Okay, and I went through to the community tab, and it seems that we're only gonna be for the first year, and like the game's the game's very short, easy to say. Oh, now let's see. What should I do? Oh yeah, we became the combat class teacher's favorite because without that we showed an interest in the combat spells. Okay, and and then he also like he have a twin brother maybe. Okay, and the name is the same, Satrius with an Y. It's a combat class teacher. Satrius with that I is the brother. It seems like the even though like the other one, okay, the combat class teacher, he looks scarier, but it turns out the other one is more it's much more evil and like playing tricks maybe. Okay, that's like how we first met him. So now what should we go next? Let's go to the forest. You ran toward the forest, the very same one Professor Chin brought your class to earlier. You needed to fetch something from that place, and you know exactly where it is. But you didn't inform any teacher where you were going. It's not going to take very long anyway. It's not difficult to spot what you were looking for, just some flowers you intend to collect it. As you're putting the flowers into the basket you brought with you, you heard quite the strange noise. Getting curious, you went to investigate, wanting to know what exactly is going on at the time. What you saw was distressing. Professor Chi is trying to drag something out of a trunk. Uh, you move a little closer. You see it's a forest nymph that the professor is trying to wrestle out of its home. Defeat nymph. Let's try. And oh, mm, I think maybe I'd use Ignito because it is fire, right? Item deck. Item deck 6. Okay, start battle. It's just Ignito because it's burn. Um, attack. The gameplay, like the gameplay, is very like it hardly comes up, and it's very confusing at times. Heal and increase wait time. Huh? Heal, heal. Oh, I can't go over. Okay, Liber Armors. Wait. Okay, my turn. Oh, heal. Is it increasing his oh, then never mind. Wait, I need to put 2? Like I said, the gameplay is very clunky. Heal. Dang it. It's gonna take forever. My turn again. Why can't I put it? See? Oh. Oh, it's a sub. So like, you also have to take a look at the icon. This is going on forever. Attack. Wait turn. Attack +2. And heal. Just use this one. Oh, I need to put 2. Ouch. Attack. Heal. Oh, it increases the enemy's wait time. Okay. Liber Armors. Let's see, Liber Armors. Okay, fire. Okay. Exit battle. Yes. I managed to win against this one. That's why I say like the battle's not really that much of a fun. It's more of a hassle. But you're doing this for for the challenge. As though he could sense you, he glances at you and got startled enough to let it go of it, allowing the name to escape. Go, what are you doing here? Alone too. What are you doing? Well, it has something to do with classes. Nothing strange at all. You're panicking. Are you lying? It's a nymph. I just wanted to get it out of the school compound. You know, this part of the forest that we own. And it's not good that it's there. No one knows what it would do to the plants here. I needed the flora healthy to conduct my classes effectively after all. Sure. You don't sound convinced at all. You're not convinced at all. Honestly, not at all. Well then, I'll show you what I've been doing. He grabs your arm and pulls you a little deeper into the forest, being mindful not to make you drop your things. He stopped as soon as he came across a similar creature just grazing at the bush. There, attack there. I'll show you how to scare it away. You won't kill it. These things are resilient. I know from experience. Ignito. You decided to use the fire spell learned in Professor Satria's class. Okay, good job. See? It ran away. That's what I was doing. It's impossible to attack the nymph if it was hiding in a tree. Yes. Right. Anyway, why are you here alone? It's not exactly the best hour to come here. For flowers? Seriously? I needed to get this done. Next time, please tell the teacher and ask them to accompany you, alright? You scare everyone like this. Please don't get me worried, alright? Okay, I'll tell the teacher next time. Alright, it's late now. I'll accompany you back to your dorms. Let us go then. Break time is always the students' favorite, as they get the freedom to do everything. I thought anything. Oh, hello, Sprockets. Playing Rocwood Academy. Like, it's a short game, maybe like it says a year, so day 300. So like in yesterday, I managed to get to day 100, but the numbers just arbitrary. Pay attention. Now it's 108. Before this event finished, we're probably gonna go through at least a day or two. Usually they flock to the courtyard or cafeteria. Some stay behind in their classes to earn extra points. Today, you're hanging out with Estrella as usual in the courtyard. Professor Cetrius is supervising this area, making sure no one gets hurt while they practice. Ah, Eric. If this is Hogwarts, he's the Draco Malfoy. Look who this is. It's the teacher's pet. Are you seriously here to bother us again? Don't you know when to back off? Got it, I'm not talking to you. I'm here to challenge Scummo. You think you can take me on? Don't act all high and mighty. I'm just here to settle some things. Then why are you acting all high and mighty? I know that Professor Cetrius likes you a lot, so I want to check if your combat magic is really is that great for him to favor you over me. You're just jealous. Why don't you ask the professor yourself? I said shut it, Scummo. After today, you won't dare to look down at me anymore. Except this duel, I will see who's the superior magic user. Fine. Good. Square up, I'm gonna beat you up, and you won't even see it coming. Look, it's day 110. He draws out his wand and moves to a more spacious area. He starts with a sneak attack. You remember a certain spell a third year taught you? They decided to put it to good use and cast the disarming spell on Eric. Eric looks at his fallen wand and glares at you before picking it up. You cheated! How do you know that spell? The professor hasn't taught us that yet. Unlike you, I have friends.
You'll regret that.
Again. You got what you wanted. Let's see who will be laughing after I curse you. Stop it, that's enough. If you dare curse Scummo, I'll do the same to you. We do have that the spell book that make you grow horns. Remember, I'm from a family of witches. We practice black magic like nothing. So you better step back and don't mess around with me. Estrella already has her wand out, one end glowing with her aura. She's ready to cast a spell, or a curse in this case. Eric seems to hesitate now, looking between you and her glowing wand. He howls finally and turns away. Whatever. Next time I see you, it won't end well for you. Estrella glances at her wand, a little surprised that it's glowing before she keeps it hastily. Standing a little away from the scene is Professor Satrius, who has been watching everything unfold. He didn't say anything, yet he seems to be impressed with whatever you have done. You relax after Eric leaves the courtyard, returning to the usual casual conversation with Estrella. Hmm. Accept help from Professor Tetris. Yes, Gamu. I'm pleased to see that you have accepted the help you need to hone your skills. Though, what surprises me is that you chose to come here alone. Where's your little friend who keeps following you around? I think I best keep this to myself. Embarrassed? You should tell her things. It'll deepen your bond. That's what my brother always tell me. I don't really believe him though. Anyway, you're here for your extra class. For extra class, I know. Don't worry. Won't really take long. Do you know what's the best way to learn? Experience? By my own experience, the best way to learn my current magic is to get beaten up repeatedly by someone. Draw your wands, Camus, and prepare to fight to the death. Tornitrius! Oh my god. This one reminds me of Spy Family, basically the punishment. You watch as he pull out his own wand and cast his first spell down on you immediately. You're forced to drop your wand when he zaps your hand, causing you to lose control of your muscles. It lasted a little. Anything you have noticed? You're really aggressive with your spells. I suppose I was rather aggressive, only casting a spell with high damage output. But that's not really the point. The point is I was using the same spell the whole time. Please tell me you know it. I did. Skamu, I hope you paid attention just now. I'm not showing it another time. Practice when you have the time. Now go study. Exams are coming, and if you fail my class, well, let's say you're not going to like the extra classes then. That helped me with my casting spells. After all, usually people will unlock their talents if they are desperate. Yes, the spell casting is perfectly fine in my opinion. You just need a bit help and more training. Like, I do feel like we should have, have a mini game with the professor and Eric just now. It's like kind of a waste of opportunity. Now run along, go spend time with your friends. Go searching for White Flame Lily. You're out on the school ground looking for White Flame Lily petals for alchemy class. You become lost when you hear a terrible howl echo through the forest. The howls are that of Snarly Yow, a magical beast known for its temper. You still have yet to collect the White Flame Lily petals you need. Keep searching. You summon your courage and keep looking for the petals. You open your alchemy book to look at the illustrations for the flower again. As you close the book, the howl sounds much closer this time. You feel that you're close to your prize, but the Snarly Yow is close too. One more look. You know you're close, the petals have to be here somewhere. You check roots of the trees. Your instincts were correct. You find the flowers along a small stream nearby. White Flame Lily. You turn to the school and begin to walk forward when suddenly the Snarly Yow appears right in front of you. Okay. Oh my god, +8. Okay, this one is fine. Restituto. Hollow Wisp. Okay, I think this one is better. All 6. Start battle. Liberamus. Attack. 3? Damn. Hollow Wisp. Heal. Wait time increase. Ignito. Attack. Man, it's gonna be a hard battle, this one. Hollow Wisp. Heal. And wait time. Ignito. Attack +2. Defense! Ignito. Attack. I screwed up. I should have taken the other one. Because this icon, the heal icon. There's so many heals. Uh-oh. Heal. Again. Okay, use Ignito and just attack. What? 4 damage? What the hell? Restart battle. Restart. I learned my mistake. Change to Restituto. Okay. Liberamus. Restituto. Wait. Tree. Liberamus. Attack. Wait turn. I need to heal. Heal. Wait time. Four. Restituto. Please not. Okay, good. Liberamus. Attack. Wait turn. Uh, what should I do? I think I should play it safe. Heal, heal. Three. Liberamus. Attack. Wait turn. Heal. Heal. Wait turn. Liberamus. Attack, wait time. Good to attack. Increases wait time. Liberamus. Repeat. All he's doing is healing. And attack. Attack me, please. God damn it. Liberamus. Thank you. Restituto. Heal. Another Restituto. Heal. Heal. Liberamus. Attack. Wait turn. No heal, please. No heal. Oh, come on. Wait turn. Attack. Three. Heal. It's taking forever. Ah, come on, stop healing already. Restituto. Heal. Where's the wait time? I was saying type no. Just attack. Stop healing already! Liber armors. Wait time. Attack +2. Stop healing! Wait time. Attack +2. Oh god! This is getting nowhere! Restituto. Liberamus. Attack. Wait turn. Liberamus. Okay, we need to be careful. So that's teal. Liberamus. Attack. Wait turn. He's gonna heal. Ooh, scratch. Good. Now I can finish this off. Ah, finally! Slowly, the snarly owl appears right in front of you. She looks to be injured and growls threatening at you. Freeze back away slowly. Approaches you slowly and sniffs the air. It appears to be hungry. Pull out your lunch slowly and toss it. You have no choice but to give your food to the animal, but Snarly Owl tears apart your lunch quickly. The creature approaches you and rubs against you lovingly for a moment, and disappears in a flash of light. You head back to the school with the petals. Estrella is by your side. It's become the norm for you now. You enjoy her company. She leads you right towards the gymnasium, claiming that she wants to see the clubs that are there. You know a few clubs that are usually in the gymnasium after class hours. One of them is the combat club. The others are more like sports club. Oh, Junior. Glad to see you again so soon. You turn around with Estrella and see someone very familiar. It's good to see you again. Hi there, I'm Vasco. I met Skamu in the courtyard. I'm Estrella. Pleased to meet you too. Alright, what's the occasion? Here to check us out? If you're interested, you can always try to join. Try it, you're good with spells. Alright. Simple, one combat. There is no need to beat me technically, just impress me. You're the club leader, aren't you? Correct you are. I, as the club leader, am in charge of recruitment. Technically, someone else is supposed to help me, but he's ignoring me, so here I am, alone. Now show me what you have. You and Vasco stand face to face at the two ends of the battle platform, with the one pointing upward. When you think it will take forever, and the atmosphere becomes so tense, the signal comes. Which spell will you use? Liberamus. You suddenly decide to use a spell that Vasco taught you in the courtyard. At the same time, Vasco also casts his spell, Inordinatum. Both spells clash with each other and make a small explosion. It's a draw match. Ah, that spell. I taught you before. Glad to see you putting it to good use. A smooth and powerful cast, but still not strong. Not really enough. You need more practice, but I am impressed indeed. I trained really hard. You're in first year, so I'm sad to tell you that you can't really join us. But now that you've shown me what you're capable, I'll keep a spot open for you. Come talk to me next year. I'll have your name officially in our club, I promise. See, told you that you could do it. Hey Tsugamu, I don't know if you noticed, but isn't it unusually quiet? What do you mean? I haven't seen Eric attending classes or just around in general. It's kind of weird. Isn't it better this way? It almost feels like something is wrong. She seems really worried or just paranoid right now. But since she mentioned it, you notice Eric has been gone for a few days. Though you thought nothing of it, he could have been sick or something. Yet, Estrella seems to be strangely worried about it. Eric has perfect attendance, and not seeing him around is very odd. Though he might have gotten sick and is staying in quarantine in dorms. But I haven't heard from him for a long time. I'm sorry, I'm starting to ramble again. We should drop this conversation, just pretend I said nothing. It's nothing. We can ask the teacher. You really don't want her to worry too much, so it's better to deal with it right away. Asking a teacher seems like the best solution. If anyone, a teacher should know what happened to Eric. You and Estrella look for Professor Julian, who is the teacher supervisor of Dragon Scale.
What?
He has been gone for a long time. I'm afraid I have heard nothing of such until now. So he isn't sick in his room right now? He isn't actually. I simply assumed he didn't want to attend classes. No one else said anything. The other teacher seems fine with it, but thank you for bringing this up to my attention. I'll inform the principal of the situation as soon as possible. Thank you, Professor Julian. We'll excuse ourselves now. Things just may turn for the worse. Eric has disappeared. It's no longer a joke. Sergey. I feel really bad asking you for another favor, but I really need your help again. No worries, I'm happy to help. Sergey pulled you away very suddenly while you were heading to your common room. She just stopped you in the hallway, claimed that she needs some help. Well, I lost a very important book. I have no idea where I dropped it. I help you look for it. This book is a gift from my late mother. I really cherish it. I can't believe I somehow lost it, and I don't know where it is. Is there a chance that Eric is behind this? Because Eric is bullying her. For all I know, someone could have taken it, and I would never see it again. Calm down, we'll find it. I guess we can split up now and go look for it. It's just a leather-bound spellbook. There's a note in there that says happy birthday. So please don't drop the note if you see it. I'll search the library. There's no way that she missed out in the common room. Knowing that she regularly visits the library, you decided to check there to see if she left it there by accident. You start searching the many tables in the library to see if there are any spells with books with a note. After a while, you realize that there is not. Feeling disappointed, you head to the circuit dorm room to inform her that you couldn't find it. When you get there, she's already clutching a leather-bound spellbook, a bright smile on her lips. Ah! Someone already returned it to me. Apparently, he accidentally took it, thinking it was one of his study material. Damn it! He apologized and everything, so it's fine now. I have my book back.
Thank you.
No, I didn't help. It's fine. You bid her goodbye and back to your dorm room, pleased that she at least found her book again. Mm, let's see the teachers. A teacher walked up to you while you were heading to the class. The other students simply ignore you and enter the class while you stay in the hallway with Professor Julian. I'm sorry about this, but I have informed Cetrius that you won't make it to his class.
Follow me.
Uh, why? We're heading to the forest just past the back garden. Professor Chin is already there waiting for us. Am I in trouble? He says nothing, simply leading you along towards the back garden, keeping hold on your wrist as if afraid that you would run away. He walks almost a little too quickly for you to keep up. He heads towards the edge of the forest where he said Professor Chin is. Finally, a little bit late, but it's quite alright. Skamu, help me with some traps. But why? We heard from Dristan that some creatures have been lurking around these parts of the woods. We need to set up something to scare it away. And you're quite well versed in your classes. You can afford to miss one and help your teachers. I'm just a first year. Get a second or third year. You glance around, noticing the paw prints of various creatures along the path. Once you walk past the class with Professor Chin. As you can see, it's a mess. So many creatures, right? You can ask a friend to help. Take your time. I'll reward you with points once you're done. And they just leave you there. You stare at the area, sigh, and deciding that you might need some help after all. You went to ask for Estrella, bringing her to the trapping area and telling her what's happening. You should have told us earlier. So how are we going to set the traps then? Tell me and I'll help you. Let's ask your opinion. Some tripwire traps will work. I'll cast a few spells so that if the tripwire is activated, the spells will go off. It'll cause a lot of noise that'll scare off the creatures, right? I'll add something too. Within minutes, everything is properly set up. You made a simple tripwire trap that will scare away most creatures. The traps are scattered and completed with spells that are sure to scare those creatures away. Estrella seems impressed with what you have done. Pleased with the result, you went to report to the two teachers about it. The next day, Professor Julian approached you and Estrella after class with a smile.
That's very nice.
Well done, you two. I have awarded your house with some points for the hard work. Wait, can we check out the points? Wait, let's see if I can check out. Okay, this is the spell and items. Guess not. Guess not. Guess we can check it. I really appreciate your help. Thank you. Now you two can relax and focus on your class again. I look forward to your performance on the next test. I'm expecting a lot. After he leaves, you and Estrella sigh. Time to go back to studying after all. Ah, the evil Cetrius. Hello Tsukamu. Fancy seeing you out here at this hour. Aren't you tired? It is nearly 10 o'clock at night. You simply came out to the courtyard to get some air. Never had you thought you would run into a teacher of all people in this place. You look at him and answer, I just need some fresh air before sleeping. Ah, I see. Am I making you uncomfortable? No. Of course not. Just surprised. To prove it to him, you take a seat right beside him and as casually as you can. You know there is nothing wrong with hanging out with a teacher. All of them seem to be very nice since the start of the year after all. Did you forget what happened last time? In the library? It's nice out tonight. The sky is devoid of clouds, and the stars are really bright. Something bothering you, Tsukamu? To the point where you can't sleep early. There's class tomorrow. You need the energy and attentiveness. I'm fine, just... Do tell. I promise I won't tell anyone. Has he been brewing potions recently? Strange. So I have seen Herbs in his room, most likely trying to prank someone with potions. Didn't he say that he wants to make a charm potion? He's very mischievous. Don't tell him this, but I'll let you know about us. I thought you were the mischievous one. Satrius is a difficult kid. He was actually born weak and prone to fatigue whenever he used magic. But now, you see him healthy and eager to overuse his magic most of the time. Like he never had a shortage of mana for it, which is really strange. His condition changed around the age of 15. Before that, I was in charge of looking after him. But he's such a troublemaker that it stresses me out a lot, since I've had to bail him out multiple situations. One time he cast a melding spell on someone's hair and can't be reversed, since it's hex. I still have no idea where he learned that. Isn't that you? But well, that person had to shave all his hair off. I think he's still suffering from the hex right now. That's unbelievable. I'm not lying. It really did happen. It made my jaw drop. I swear he's trying to give me a heart attack. He's carefree, never willing to back down. What a fighting spirit he has, which makes him fearless. So he does a lot of stupid things. I think that is him, not Saturus, the other Saturus, well, the buff guy. And I, as his brother, can only clean up the mess he leaves everywhere. Powerless when it comes to stopping him. So honestly, it's fine with me. I like to see him happy. It makes me happy too. I guess this is what twins do, support each other by not doing anything. Sounds nice. Okay, I do. You'll understand this feeling when you get older, trust me. I used to hate him. In the library, it really showed is that you hate him. Like trying to frame him and all. It's really infuriating trying to take care of Satrius, but now, it's more funny than irritating. He glances behind him at the main building, and his expression shifts slightly. Quite late, I see. Well, good night. You should get some rest, and so should I. He pulls you up to your feet with him, and heads back inside without saying anything else. You smile, pleased that you have learned a little more about your teachers. They really are nice. Collecting evidence? It's all too strange. Eric disappearing so suddenly, you wanted to find out what caused this. Ever since learning of Eric's disappearance, you have been doodling in your notebook a lot, bits and pieces of what you think happened. You really want to figure out what's wrong. And while you were supposed to be studying with Estrella in her room, she speaks up. Can you promise not to tell anyone? Sure, I'll keep a secret for you. Remember the time when Eric challenged you to a duel? I threatened him with a curse. I actually legitimately know a curse. My grandparents taught me it a long time ago. And here's the thing. When I was threatening him, my wand glowed. And I don't know what it means. Does it mean I might have already cast it on him? Uh-oh. I'm very scared. I think I have something to do with his disappearance. I could have caused it. It couldn't. It's just a silly curse. No, the curse is strong. It's supposed to cause whoever is cursed misfortune. He might have run into some trouble and couldn't have saved himself because of that stupid curse. Skamu, I could have killed him indirectly. That's why he hasn't appeared in so many days. There may be another reason. She seems to be distraught right now. You want to help her. You want her to stop blaming herself. Let's research the curse. You tell her about the plan, informing her that there could be a way to undo the curse. Or perhaps it has something to do with it. It will benefit to know everything about the curse as Estrella admits that she has no idea what the curse is to begin with. You begin your search, you walk with her to the library and read up more about curses to find out if you can recognize any curse listed in the books. It took hours before she found the curse that she has been taught. and you read up on it.
I don't understand.
This is just a curse that will make someone sick for a few days. It has nothing to do with the disappearance. Maybe I didn't cast this one. I could have cast another. I don't know. I know a few curses and I have no idea what I have done. What do we do now? I hope this isn't my fault. I hope it isn't. I didn't mean it. We'll get to the bottom of this. You walk back to her room, pulling her with you. You decided to cheer her up for the time being by distracting her. So the two of you completely dropped that conversation for a long time. I don't like Professor Chen. Let's go and meet Professor Satrius. You have been teaching us offensive spells since the beginning. Why is that? I believe that offense is the best defense. But since you asked, let's switch things up a little. I'll teach a non-offensive spell for once. That's weird. I thought you said that he's not good at non-combat spells. Estrella seems glad that Professor Satrius is willing to oblige, despite knowing that he is supposed to teach everything. It is apparent that he very much prefers to attack than to defend, wanting his students to do the same. Professor Satrius demonstrates a completely new spell that all of you have never seen. Vinculumo. A binding spell like this can be cancelled, so don't let your guard down even if you have cast it perfectly. Pair up and practice on each other. Don't trip and get hurt now. I don't get why he postponed teaching this. It's actually quite useful. He just stopped attacking and pressuring. Well, anyway, why don't you try it on me first? I won't move, so don't worry. It's not that I will get hurt from a simple fall. You cast a spell on her, she is immediately immobilized by ropes that materialize from thin air. Tentacles. On your first try too, I'm surprised. You really are fit to be my star student. Now Estrella, since you are bound, try a spell that will break you out. Renaldo. There is no need to wave your wand. It just happened. A higher level of this type of spell will allow you to send the binds back at your opponent. Take your time and try it for yourself. Yes, sir. You stand back and watch Estrella free herself. She did it with ease. You think she deserves some praise too, but Professor Satrius is going around to teach each pair this other spell. Do you think he's going to teach us a larger variety of spells now? Supposedly. At least we have more choices when it comes to combat. It's always smarter to give ourselves more paths. That way we won't find ourselves cornered. Yep, more spells, more tactics. You're right. We should practice more though, since you seem to be very interested in this class particular. Maybe you should go back to the gymnasium again. The memory of hanging out with the combat club leader comes through your mind. You seem to know him, and he's awfully friendly. Sounds great, can't wait for it. You're staying back again? You always do this after combat magic class. I need extra lessons. Alright, fine. Have fun, I guess. Find me in my room once you're done. You watch everyone leave the classroom until it's empty, except for you and Professor Satrius. He walks over to you and sits down at the table, staring at you silently for a while. So what is this? Something you want to talk about with yours truly? No. Oh, you're not special. Skamu asked me to come over earlier today. Huh? Oh, come on. Can't you even have some alone time? Can't even have some alone time with my favorite student? You start speaking and they both listen to you. You ask them about the rumor you've been researching for a while. It's just a rumor. It seems like a lot of students pass it down for years. What about it? Why would you ask about such a silly little rumor? Eric has already disappeared.
What?
Oh, is it now? He disappeared? The principal didn't say anything about it to us yet. Maybe it's because we haven't had a teacher meeting for a while now. He's a busy man. We should look into it then, now that we know about it. Perhaps we can check the back garden too. He could have gone lost somewhere. Ah, so this is why This is why we're not telling Estrella about this because she feel guilty. She feel guilty about this. Like we solve it for her, behind the scenes, like hoping to give her, a sense of relief. That's right. We'll keep an eye out from now on. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Anything else you want to talk about? Please tell me if you find out more. Alright, one more thing. Now that you're here, let's have some extra lessons just for you. So you stay back for a little longer than you expected because Professor Cetrius thinks that this is a good time to teach you more random spells. Let's go to the cafeteria. Because Estrella did ask us, right? It is often that you find yourself in this position, but you have realized that you truly need some help with your academics. Even Estrella said that you need to focus more in class, even though you had been doing pretty well. Second term is really stressing you out, but you can't really tell why. So here you are, trying to relax in the rather empty cafeteria. The remaining students are already prepared to leave, so they get back to their rooms. But you don't feel like it now, especially since you have to face your roommates if you go back to your dorm now. You heard the doors open and some students greeting someone. Curious, you turn to see a teacher walking in. The teacher simply sat down and started working in the cafeteria. He stared for a bit. Professor Judin. Is something the matter? Why are you working here? For your information, the other teacher are being particularly nosy about my things. Hearing what he said, you immediately turned away, blushing out of embarrassment, since he clearly doesn't want to be bothered. However, he glances up at you and sighs audibly. I didn't mean you. Don't worry, they are more nosy about my personal life. And you hear him mutter a few words angrily under his breath, something along the lines of married, girlfriend, lonely. They mean well, but none of them know when to back off. I had to come here to hide. Very disappointing, I know, for a teacher to run away from such silly things. You're not used to being in the spotlight. It's not easy to pretend they don't exist when they are literally in your face and about something. I just want some peace and quiet so I can work. He pauses his writing for a bit and glances at you. You see his eyes narrow and he pushes his glasses up gently. If I'm correct, you're having some trouble with your classes? You can literally feel the sigh trying to escape your mouth when he asks that. Kind of. You know, it's perfectly fine that you're having trouble. We aren't going to scold you for that. Take all the time you need. If by any chance it has something to do with my class, approach me. I'm way more easygoing than what they make it seem. What are you working on? Well, I used to be a scribe. I still am, technically. But I'm not as active in the community anymore. Being a scribe means that there are many runes and inscriptions that I have to decipher. And generally, I find it pleasing and satisfying to decipher lost languages. I want to share it with the others. That's what I'm doing right now. Allowing you children to better understand the magic behind the strangest of language and symbols. I know for a fact, long ago, inscription were all everyone relied on. It was considered as an art amongst even the strongest wizards and witches. They are flexible and can be carved in any surface through any means possible. I study them, decipher, then share them. I publish a few books under a pseudonym, of course. If you come across any book that you think is written by me, inform me. I'm interested to see if you can feel the passion behind the words I used to write. I'll be pleased to find someone with the same interests I do, despite this someone being much younger. It'll just mean that there's more to teach you and more for you left to discover. Alright, I'll keep that in mind when I read. I'm glad you're seeing things that way. The way I do. Oh, I have something that may arouse your interest. Professor Julian hands you a paper with some kind of rune drawing on it. Somehow you can comprehend it based on Professor Julian's teaching. Tempus Silento. I'm glad you're seeing things the way I do. Now I need some silence. Please excuse me. Divinatory science class. I'm sure all of you children study very hard for my class. So today, I decided to do something unique for our class. Let's play a game. Everyone will be paired up with someone of your choice, and you will be given a small task. Whichever group finishes first will receive a special gift from me and 10 points for their house. Estrella immediately moves to you, winking at you. You smile and sit down with her, prepared for the game to commence. Madam Nadia starts to hand out the task she mentioned, a small piece of paper with instructions on it. Turns out, she started a game with various clues to guide the students. Quite fitting for her class actually. This won't be that difficult. Let's begin it right away. Look upon the stars and watch the needle point north. A clue. Needle pointing north sounds very familiar. Compass. The classroom is of course decorated according to the class, and the ceiling is dark blue and with white spots that seems to shift every day. The two of you spot constellation in the ceiling almost immediately and the directions it's pointing. At this point, all the students have left their seats to complete the task at hand. It pointed to a globe. Estrella pulls you over to it. But now what? I'm kinda lost. That was the only thing on the paper. North Pole? Of course, pointing north after all. What's this? A letter V? What does it mean? 5? 20? 22? 22? What does V have to do with 22? I'll say 5. 5 of what? Anything that we learn in class that involves numbers of all things? Tarot cards have numbers, right? The two of you move again quickly to the front of the classroom where a stack of cards is already laid out. Estrella picks out a few cards, the devil, the hierophant, the 3 5s, and initially, the trump fool. The fool stands out easily. It has to be it. The two of you bring the card over to Madam Nadia. She takes and flicks the card gently, only to have 2 packs of cards take its place. Well done, you two. Here's your gift. Tarot deck. Sleep and heal. It's not a very difficult game, but everyone receives a different first clue. I suppose the one for you was easy. Fate wanted us to win. Good answer. Alright children, back to your seats. Let's talk about tarots today. Okay, let's have Professor Julian. Thank you for helping with this. I find it difficult to handle this alone, especially Chin is supposed to accompany me. No problem, Professor Julian. We are both happy to help. Right, Skamo? Sure. So you're in charge of the barn with Professor Chin, that is? That is correct. The two of us work together to tend to these animals. I'm the one who placed a ward around the barn. He keeps the wilder animals out and the tame one inside. That way, none of them gets hurt. That's really nice. Can we use runes for that too? Of course. I carve each rune into the wood of the building myself. It keeps the animals safe, so it's worth the trouble. The 3 of you draw closer to the barn, only to realize that the door is left wide open. This isn't normal. It was always closed. Even if it's done gently, this is still very out of place. Did something happen here? The owl griffin should be guarding the door. Yeah. Last time, like when we left the barn, the owl griffin, closed it. You heard a growl out of nowhere? and something is flung out from inside the barn. It's the owl griffin. The two of you stay back. I have to tend to its wounds first. You look up to realize that something is coming out from the inside. It looks like a feral beast. You have no idea what that is, but it's definitely a predator that is able to stroke a griffin down. It goes to attack the owl griffin again, and you have to jump in to block its advance. Skamu, are you alright? You managed to scare it away. It was quite hurt, but so are you. You feel Estrella wrap her arms around you as Professor Julian tends to your wound. You shouldn't have jumped in so suddenly. I would have been able to handle the fight myself. It felt like forever before Professor Julian steps away from you. With most of your wounds either healed or with magic or dressed nicely. The owl griffin seems fine now as it walks over to you. It holds something in its beak. It drops a feather and some flowers on you. The feather seems like it does not belong to it. Unknown feather. But it gave those to you anyway, perhaps as a sign of gratitude. I'm glad you're fine. You scared me so much. I'm fine, it's just some wounds. I'm fine. I can handle my own fights means like I don't need her. So like, I'm fine is better. Let's go back to your room so you can get some rest. I'm sorry that this happened. I should have protected both of you. Rest well, Tsukamu. I'm not a big fan of Professor Chen. Research about fern bait in the library. Speak of the devil! We have been running into each other a lot, Tsukamu. I was avoiding you. I almost assumed you were following me not so discreetly. I was trying to get away from you. You were heading to the library when you ran into him. He seems to have a stack of books in his arm. Do you need any help? Yes, of course. Just a little help is enough. He hands you a few books. They are thick and rather heavy, but he still has many in his own arms. Walk with me. It's been some time since I slowed down to chat with a student. I hope you're doing wonderfully academic-wise. Thank you for your worries. I'm trying. He looks at the titles of the books he has with him. They are all related to medicine, it seems. Are you reading up on medicines? Well, I thought you would have known about it, but I'm still a doctor. Specifically, I used to study immortality. It's a very sensitive subject now, so I try not to make it known that I'm still interested. Immortality? You know about that? Let's just say long ago, there was an emperor who wanted to be immortal, Qin Shi Huang. He ordered for his imperial doctors to concoct a potion that would grant him immortality, and they made gunpowder instead. It was done by sacrificing the life of many children of his kingdom, but it was done. Except something horrible happened. The emperor didn't get to consume all of the potion. He lived a little longer than most, but that's it. The ingredients of the potion remain a secret, only passed among the imperial doctors. And how would you know that? Skamu, we use magic every day. Everything possible at this point. I only know because it's information that I hold dear to my heart. Let me guess. You are the descendant of that. You're the descendant of those imperial doctors. They say the potion can make you live forever. I believe it. That's why I want to look into it. I want everyone to believe that immortality is no blessing but a curse. I want people to stop looking and getting upset over every failed concoction to recreate that potion. It's really pointless after all. He glances at you, smiles gently, taking the books from your hands again as he stops dead in his tracks. My office is here. Come to see me with your friend if you're ever bored. I have many tales to tell. Whether they be real or fake, I'm sure it will interest you both. Go on, head to the library. I shall not stop you again. Have a wonderful day. Face off. You were really curious about the back garden. You were also curious about the rumor of Eric disappearing, and you have to know what's going on, so you are going to investigate it by yourself. At least that's what you initially planned. Now you stand in the back of the garden, staring at someone you looked up to. You really shouldn't be here, Tsukamo. What horrible timing allowed you to see me doing this? You can only stare at Professor Cetrius standing in front of someone else. This stranger has blood dripping down his mouth and chin, staining his clothes red. Boogeyman, the extinct one. Held in Professor's hand is a severed limb of who you assume to be a child around your age. Uh-oh, it's Eric. Right? Okay, let's check spells. Give me a second. Let's check our deck. Take this out. Like this. Two, two, two. I think it's better for me to do it like this. Liberamus Vincumo. Okay, start battle. Tempest Silento. Oh, damn it. Oh, come on! Wait! Oh god. Seriously, look at the wait time! 5! Oh god, I'm dead. We start battle. Liberamus. Okay, if that's the case, let's do it like this. A hybrid of ones. Liberamus. Bite and heal. Okay, heal and sleep. Make him sleep. Heal. Damn it, increase my wait time. No wait time, please. Okay, now we put him to sleep. The Baramas. Put him to sleep. And attack. You gotta be kidding me! I thought he was supposed to go to sleep! Okay, Hollow Wisp. Heal. And where's the sleep? I thought you're supposed to go to sleep! Just... I'm dead. Restart. What the heck is up with this? Start battle. The Baramas. Wait. Yeah, all of them have heal. Oh, come on. Okay, we need to heal. Heal. And put him to sleep. Why? Heal and make them wait. Repeat again. Heal, make him wait. Okay, attack. Attack +2. Go to sleep. Come on. I can't move. Defensive. Hollow Wisp. Delay. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Oh. Again. Heal. Dang it. Four. Fleet Thief. Heal. Sleep. Okay, now we can attack. But I want to heal a bit as well. Oh. Then never mind. Sleep. Ah, come on! W10 plus 4. Attack and heal. Wait, where's the... Okay. Not this one. This one. Liberamus. Attack heal. Put you to sleep. W10 plus 4. Plus 4. Another plus 4. This is hell. I'm dead, right? Yep, I'm dead. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. I need to change my spell. Wait. Rather than this, we're gonna go for Wait, give me a second. Wait turn. Okay. Wait turn. Oh, I feel like an idiot. I was about to check my items. Plus 4. Another plus 4. The fuck is this, man? Boogeyman. Uh, this is for the better. Okay, Restituto. Stop battle. Liberamus. Attack. Sleep. Why did he fall asleep? Ah, +4. Another +4. Oh, finally I have a fighting chance. Heal. Hollow Wisp. Wait. Liberamus. Attack +2. It's gonna be +4, right? Yep. And another +4 after this. If it's +3, we'll be fine, you know. I literally can't move if you use that. Another +4. And if he start to attack, I have no way of blocking it. See? Last time, if I can't win this one, then I'm just gonna leave it. The game is so unbalanced. Just use Wisp. Liberamus. Attack. Sleep. Wisp. Slow him down. Okay, slow him down. Liberamus. Attack slow. +4. I wish that his item is nerfed a bit. If only one of it is like +1, then I don't mind. +1, +2, so they get a total of 3. Okay, where's heal? Wait turn. Let's repeat. Liberamus. Sleep, heal. What's the point of sleep anyway? +4 again, god damn it! And if he attack, I'm dead. Yep, I'm okay. Barely survived. Wisp. Heal. Again. Heal. Again. Where is it? No, that book. This book. West. Okay, another one. Liberamus. Attack. Sleep and heal. +4. Can you stop giving me the +4? Just attack from now on. At least it's fair. Wisp. Heal. One more time. Again. Repeat. Repeat. Okay, now attack. Maybe I got an idea on how to do. Oh, okay, you're dead. You're dead. Oops. Oh, finally. Exit battle. God damn. Hell in Professor Satriel's hand is a severed limb. I know what you're thinking, okay, but it's not what it seems. So I assume you won't really listen now, right? But why? Well, you were on my bucket list actually, but I wanted you for some time, but I decided to change the target to Eric. Huh? I've grown rather attached, so I'll let you off this time, Skamu. Promise me one thing. Promise that you will never speak of this to anyone. I'll ensure your safety then, despite you knowing of my little secret. It'll work out just fine. Wait, he's the one that off Eric? I trusted you! I'm worrying off you so much. Stop being so ungrateful. Turn around, pretend this didn't happen. That's all up to you. I look up to you. Then just think of this as a nightmare. No one has to know, right? I'll stop you myself. You suddenly whip out your wand, hands still shaking from the shock of what you have seen. So he's the boogeyman? Despite that, you managed to cast a spell wanting to stun Professor Satyrus, and that thing behind him. Oh, it's a different thing. You can see his eyes narrow, and that instant, he too wields his wand, and your spell dissipates halfway. You thought you can have you stand a chance in combat against me? Uh-oh. No matter, it will end soon. Wait. What are you doing? He waves his wand and you suddenly lose your balance, falling down heavily. Professor Satyrus keeps his eyes on you, then he raises his wand again. Cover yourself. You instantly bring your arms out to cover your head. Eyes screwing shut quietly as you curl up. You're prepared for the worst. They'll probably knock you unconscious or just kill you. You hope that it's quick and painless, so you don't have to suffer too much. You're scared. It felt like forever. Nothing happened. It couldn't be. He's definitely enjoying seeing you in fear. But you wait and wait. Still nothing. You dare to peek your eyes and you see no one. The thing is gone. Professor Satyrus is gone. The severed arm is gone. You're now alone in the back garden. You're painfully aware of how empty the place is all of a sudden. How eerily quiet it is too. You glance around. There weren't any footsteps just now to indicate that they left. So they may have teleported away. You're left alone and confused in the back garden, still sitting in the unkempt grass, unable to react. Did you imagine all that? Were you simply being too paranoid? You couldn't even bring yourself to answer that. You stood up slowly, finally take notice of the speck of white standing out against the background of green. You pick it up, reading the small piece of note left in the seam. It simply holds one word scratched onto it messily. Sorry. Skamu, the principal wants to see you. We have not been doing well ever since that incident with Professor Satyrus. There is now no more combat magic class. And it feels really weird that a teacher kid has disappeared completely. No one knows what's going on. But you do. And it's a strange feeling. Keeping this secret isn't easy. Yet, you still haven't told anyone, not even Estrella. You're too mentally and physically drained to do so. It had been too shocking. Professor Satyrus found you in the back garden, shaking violently and unable to respond properly. You had to stay in the infirmary for a while before they even let you return to your room. And now, you find yourself in the principal's office after hearing from Professor Satyrus that you're wanted. You stand there, awkwardly looking up at Prin. Prin Westrom. He has a grim expression on his face. You don't like it at all. I'm aware that you're still shaken by whatever happened back there. But I want to assure you that it won't happen again, if that's what you're afraid of. That's not why I wanted to see you, however. I called you over to inform you that you should keep this a secret. You will inform the other students that it's nothing. Professor Satyrus has gone out of town, and Eric has been sent back home due to some situation.
So I hope you can play along.
But I also know that your dear friend is also worried about Eric, so hand this to her, will you? I hope this will clear her doubts and calm her nerves. This is wrong. I can't do it. You can't keep this a secret from anyone. You told him so. You just don't have the ability. You know that they deserve to hear the full story too, so you try to argue with the principal.
Enough.
I told you to I'd rather that you simply do as I told you. Remember that I'm still your principal, and I can expel you as I see fit. Power abuse.
Would you?
You're blackmailing me. I will deliver the letter. You will deliver the letter and not speak of the tale ever again. Ah, come on! After all, who is going to believe you when you are the only one telling this story? They'll think you're crazy. Boogeyman has been extinct for centuries. They don't exist anymore. Unless you want to tell them that you saw a human eating a child.
Just do as I say.
What can you say? Who will believe you? Just do as I say and you'll do fine. I'll excuse myself now. You feel absolutely helpless as you take the letter from his desk, turning around to leave. You hold onto the letter tightly, trying not to crumple it as you walk to your dorms. You know that Estrella has been rather upset for a while now. It's expected, since she is blaming herself for Eric's disappearance. You hold the letter in your hand as you head to her room in the slowest pace possible, thinking it through. You know exactly what happened on that day. You know it has to be Professor Cetrius, because he said so. Yet, you remember what the principal said? He told you to deliver the letter to Estrella, and it's your only choice at this point. Knocking on her door, you hear a soft reply from the other side. So you open it quietly before slipping inside, closing the door behind you. She's on her bed, hugging her stuffed owl. She seems distressed, and you know why. And it hurts to see your dear friend like this, and you really want to help her. You really want to fix this. But all you can do is hand her this letter. You couldn't tell her the truth. The principal wouldn't let you.
I'm feeling better now.
Don't listen to her. Damn! You deserve the truth. What do you mean? Is there something you've been hiding from me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You need to know this. You proceed to tell her the tale of what had happened. Every single detail included. Everything that you saw and heard. Even the conversation with the principal. You need her to know everything. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to sleep properly at night. She is your friend, and she deserves the truth you can provide her. So you do your best to tell her everything you know.
Really?
I can't believe it. Is that really what happened to Eric? I'm sorry about that. Professor Cetrius, but why? He's our teacher. He shouldn't have done that. Thank you for revealing this to me. I really appreciate it. But I still should have watched my mouth. Maybe he would be alive if I didn't say that to him that day. I'll keep this a secret. Don't worry, Skamu. You're still my best friend. Professor Cetrius, what's the occasion of you seeing me? I want to talk to you urgently. He stares at you in silence, not saying anything. He sits down behind his desk and folds his hand. My brother, isn't it? You're curious. You're wondering why. If I know. So you do know. Cetrius, what he has been doing is wrong. I'm aware of that, but there is no way to talk him out of it. He has been doing it for some time. I know for a fact that my brother has some problems. Ah, so that's what the remember they say from the beginning of the story that there is that there is, you know, students went missing, and is the professor and is the principal in on this? You just didn't expect that you will find out. I just didn't expect that you will find out about it. And here I think we are being very careful. You supported him? You let him kill Eric? I did allow him to do that, but I never supported it. That is the same thing. So it's a habit of his. I can't do anything. Skamu, you must hate yourself too. You indirectly caused his death. I didn't. Of course you would say that. But have you stopped to think? That could have been his way to survive. Do you know what boogeymen are? They're supposedly extinct creatures that have been recorded to help witches. They feed on various forms of food, usually energy, emotions, and something of such. What they have eaten can be reharvested into mana, and which we can in turn use for many purposes. What you saw was a boogeyman, of course, though I suspect it has escaped without its master. Professor Cetris needed to do that to live. I won't go into detail, but it's indeed a matter of life and death. No matter. What I hope now is that you keep every bit of this secret. I know it's asking a lot of you, but I have to handle the rest now that he is gone. There'll be many questions coming my way, and perhaps even yours. This school was built to teach students about magic, and we have accidentally created a cage that led some to their demise. For that, I'm guilty and sorry, but please don't spread the words around. After all, you wouldn't want people to think you're crazy, right? Oh god, the whole school's in on it! Don't take that as a threat. I'm really looking out for you. Really? Too late. You cannot speak of the incident to anyone, not even your best friend. It's just too complex. It'll take a long time to explain. Blame my brother. Please blame him, silently. It is his fault it came to this. I hope you can forget about it in the future. I knew of it, yet I didn't stop him. It's my fault too. Though I want you to forgive me. After all, didn't you want Eric to be gone anyway? It doesn't have to be like this. I wish not to speak of this anymore. Please take your leave, Skamu. Perhaps when you're older, you'll understand. You leave his office, thinking over his cryptic words. He's trying to say something, but he couldn't. So what is it he's hiding now? What is this school hiding exactly? Take the last class. Students, I'm sure you're all aware this is your last class for the year. As soon as he announces it, all the students cheer loudly. He tried to appear happy, but seeing Professor Cetris upsets you for some reason. Alright, calm down everyone. I still have to start my class properly. Settle down, please. If this is the last class, then maybe like I can finish it today, because they say it's only for it only goes for 1 year. Actually, my brother was supposed to handle this one, but he's feeling under the weather, so I'm taking his place. First thing first, I'm looking forward to teaching you all next year. Year 2 will be way more enjoyable than this. Ow. You will learn more things, especially in my and Chin's class. I suppose you can guess what you're learning. Oh, potions! More potions! It has to be it. I've been looking forward to brewing more potions. I'm excited about that. Potions are part of the hexes I've learned. They made it easy to cast curses and hexes on us expecting. Don't worry, I would never do that to you. I'm not worried. But I really want to learn more. Maybe they'll teach us how to enhance potions too. My mama says I'm not ready for that yet, so she never told me. Voice in the classroom multiply as everyone discusses what they could learn next year. Despite Professor Cetris claiming that he's going to teach, the class is in the end is just talking about many types of magic anticipated for year 2. Eventually, a wave of calm washes over you as you notice the class is almost about to end. Everyone notices it. Last 10 minutes, I'll take this time to tell you some news. You're not going to like it. It's very simple. I want each and every one of you to complete one last project. You'll present it to all your teachers next year. I won't restrict any of your creative ideas. You decide the topic and content of your project. It can be anything. Something that shows your growth throughout this year. Surprise me with what you can do. Another project? We just finished that big one recently, and that's some very vague instructions. I like it this way. What are you going to do then, Skamu? If he said we can do anything, right? thinking of about some conjurations. Good idea. I suppose I'll go with that, with what I'm best with. I'll showcase a hex. It will blow everyone's mind. Literally or figuratively? Oh, come on. I can really do it. Don't look down on me. I'm just joking. I know. It's alright. The bells chime and the other students rush out the door. Professor Satrius gathers his books and leave with the students. There's that. I'll see you in your room. I'll just put all my things in my room first. Take your time, I'm staying here a bit more. A lot of things have happened this year. It was very eventful but not completely pleasant. You swore not to talk about it, so you will keep your mouth shut. There's no reason to speak so much about things that have already happened. School has finally ended, and it is time to part with your best friend for some time until the next school year begins once more. You're heading over to look out for Estrella, knowing she is going to take a train back to where she lives while you're waiting for your parents. You want to bid her farewell before her train departs, so you hurry your pace. However, out of the corner of your eye, beaming through a countless students walking around, is Eric. You swear you saw him. He is there, and he's alright. But we can't get into him in time. If we chase after him, you miss Estrella. You decided Estrella is more important than whatever you're seeing. You assume that you imagine it. It couldn't be Eric. He's gone. And you know he died. And no one else does. You have to keep quiet about it, however, so you put that out of your mind and hurry over to the train tracks. You see Estrella sitting by the window, and you grin happily, waving your arm at her. She sees you easily and tries to open the window of her seat, but it can't be opened. So she settles by waving frantically at you. The train started moving, and you follow it along, not stopping your arms. She grins happily and leans up against the window, mouthing a few words you easily identify. See you next year. You watch the train speed up, and you slow yourself down, letting it leave. You smile to yourself before going to look for your parents. There's another year of adventure waiting for you. Time to relax for a bit. It's not! The end. Like, that's it? What is the Satrius? And you're still gonna go to the same school? Oh my god! And you still want to go to the school? What the hell? Like, the reason why I went for Estrella is not saying that I'm afraid that if I go chase after Eric, she's gonna be like missing. That's what I'm afraid of. Seriously. Oh my god. Well, the story is like, I feel like the story is so weird, you know? Can I continue? You're back to day one. Like, oh, paying homage. Okay, like I say, the story, it felt boring throughout until Satrius came out. Okay, the event with Satrius, but other than that, it's quite, you know, dull. And once it started to get fun, like, it ended with a whimper. What is this? I expected like 300 days, and I get 200. Oh my god. Oh well. So yeah, this is Rocwood Academy. Like I say, there's a lot of things that they can improve on. Okay, like, I don't mind, like for example, Eric with Eric and Professor Chatris, we did have a chance to like go one on one with them, but we have a chance to go one on one with them, but we didn't have like the mini game. It would be nice if that happened. Okay, the boogeyman, it's really annoying because like, it have a lot of wait time increase, but we somehow managed to get past that. It just, there's a lot of potential, but it's wasted. Or maybe that this game is actually from from a mobile game imported, maybe. Then I would say that if this is on mobile, I would say that this is a pretty well done game, and it was pretty cheap as well. So I would guess I can't really complain that much, but I am complaining. It's the reason I complain is because I say there's a lot of potential. Okay. With that said, I don't want to go through it again. Okay, like it's a slog. So tomorrow I'll be playing the life and suffering of Sir Brante. It's like the choices matter in that game because like it seems that there's multiple route and branches. Okay, and of course it will lead to multiple endings. Okay, and I'm looking forward for that. The reason why I play for Rocwood Academy is that it's short and like I do enjoy the Hogwarts theme. Okay, and with that, okay, like something short to make me forget all the things. Now I feel a bit motivated to go into another long game. Okay, so Life and Suffering of Sir Brante is gonna be like longer than Suzerain from what it seems. So, and I take around a dozen streams to finish Suzerain, maybe go a little bit more than that. Like I say, there's a chance that I might be going for a second playthrough. Okay, and we'll see how it goes. So with that said, I'll end the stream here, and I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow, Life and Suffering of Sir Brante during in the morning. So with that said, I'll end the stream here and see you guys next time. Bye bye.